Oh, my God. Brian Flores, how about that for Moochie's man? This guy right here, you know, the coaches get paid a lot of money, all right? Yes. But part of that responsibility is make decisions, okay? And he had to make a big decision this week because Fitzmagic was 3-3, and they were right in contention. And he says, you know what? We drafted a guy named Tua Tagovailoa on the 5th pick of the draft. We got to play this guy because I believe in him. So you know what? He put him in, knowing full well that you're going to have good, bad, and the ugly. And this is on the first series. That's a sack, strip, fumble.
It was
what are you going to do? You got to live with it because sometimes these young guys are going to do good, and sometimes they're going to do bad. And then, boom, Devontae Parker, there's his touchdown pass. He only had 93 yards passing, but you know what? The rest of the team has got to pick it up. And you know what? How about Andrew Van Ginkel? There's a household word. Scoop and score, Ginkel. All right, look at him go. Look at him go. Nobody can catch that guy, so defense is going to score some points, right? Well, this is the #1 ranked scoring defense, MJ, in the National Football League.
Love to hear it.
3 phases of the game. It's offense, defense, and what?
Special teams.
Special teams, and Jakeem Grant. He's going to go yard on a punt return. Here we go. Everybody's got to chip in because we're starting a young quarterback. He's going to have some growing pains, but this was a complete team win. Your Miami Dolphins are now 4-3, and you're all fired up.
I'm fired up. Here,
thank you.
Right back at you, Mooch. You know I love to see it, Mooch. I'm here for the Fins. I'm here for a win. Now he's got the cobwebs out, and Brian Flores, great call there by him. All right, let's take a look at some of your Week 8 top fantasy performances. Dalvin Cook, we've talked about him throughout the show. 48.6 points. DK Metcalf right behind them with 40.1. Patty Mahomes, Devontae Adams, Russell Wilson, and Robert Woods round out the list. Those guys put up numbers, but who sounded off the baller alert? Williams, David, let him know.
Yeah, Sarah, you know I like the sound of that horn. And David, whenever we talk about ballers, it's a long list, but you got to give me a few. So start it off, kick it off. Who's your baller this week?
Well, the first one is one that kind of, the last couple weeks, well, are they explosive as they have been in the past? Are they as good as they are? Pat Mahomes likes to remind the NFL that he can still drop 5 touchdowns on your head whenever he wants to. So for me, he goes out, has 416 yards. It obviously, I got to get it, hits the Jets. But man, when he goes out and he wants to light it up and push the ball down the field, he definitely can do that. So everyone's saying, oh, he's checking the ball down, they're running the ball more. They got Le'Veon Bell. Not so fast, man. This dude is electric and a dynamic player, and this Chiefs offense is rolling.
All right, MJ, don't get excited. And Mooch, you're not supposed to give up the names on the VIP list because the entire Miami Dolphins defense is on my baller alert. Listen, yeah, absolutely. When you get 4 turnovers, it's great. But when you score 21 points off those turnovers, it's game-changing. And then if you want to be a winner, you got to stay under 50% on 3rd down. They were 41%. And check this out. 92 plays, David, on defense. They only gave up 17 points with a strip sack, and they took one to the house. So when you can turn the ball over, when you get off the field on 3rd down, and you can make big explosive plays and keep the Rams to 17 points, you definitely balling.
Jared Goff is happy to get back home after that one. But my guy, Drew Lock, so he goes out, doesn't have a great first half, goes into the locker room and tells his team they have to man up. I mean, he's a 20-year-old kid telling these grown men they got to man up, and he does. He comes out and lights it up, starts finding Jerry Jeudy, makes some big plays down the field. They end up winning 31-30. This is the game winner right here. Buys some time, brings the pressure to him. Great throw on the sideline to Hamler. But, I mean, this guy played fantastic. Really happy for Drew.
All right. Now, you can open your eyes and smile because we're going with the Raiders defense. They did it the Raider way.
Yes.
You're going against one of the most explosive offenses in the league, and you only give up 6 points. You don't even touch the end zone. They're both with field goals. And you talk about time of possession. 22 minutes of possession, which means they were off the field on 3rd down. The Cleveland Browns were 3 of 10, so they were getting off the field, and they were keeping them off the football field from getting in the end zone. When you look at what they did and how the Raiders played this game, shout out to Crosby, Littleton, Abrams, all you guys. Way to ball. Continue.
That was fantastic. That was a lot of fun to watch, and they bounced back. But a guy that's having a bounce-back year quietly under the radar is Phillip Rivers. They're 5-2. They're sitting atop tied with the Tennessee Titans in the AFC South, but he's steadily, with that offensive line, that run game, finding ways to matriculate the ball down the field. The defense is playing fantastic. This is a baller alert on Phillip Rivers because he can still play this game at a high level, and he has all the pieces around him to go as far as they want to go in Indianapolis.
All right, glasses up, everybody. This is a true baller, and he's definitely in the VIP. Dalvin Cook. You talk about a guy who had 226 scrimmage yards. He set a Lambeau Field record. Nobody in the history has had this many scrimmage yards. 4 touchdowns, 163 yards rushing, 63 receiving, 4 tugs. When you talk about a guy who is so crucial, and without him on the football team, or without him on the offense, there is no Miami Vikings offense. I'm sorry. I went a little over,